Hello and welcome back to Green Overture. My name is Ivy, and in today's video we are doing the March monthlies for Libra. I had to think about that. Hello Libra. I hope you managed to get out of the Mercury retrograde we had last month relatively unscathed. Definitely was a very busy, a very intense Mercury retrograde. We're going to have it until the 7th. It's going to be in its post shadow until the 7th of March, so we've still got a little bit left of it. We've still got a little bit of it still to go, but once we get out of it at the beginning of March, it's going to flow. The rest of the month is going to flow quite nicely. With that out of the way, with further ado, let's get into your cards. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Please use your discernment, as not every message will resonate, and that is perfectly fine. Okie dokie then. So your first card out is number 32, Shield Your Energy, Look Beneath the Surface. We have Hanael with Inspiration. We have number 49, Huya. Huya is all about, Huya is the Rainmaker, all about service, awareness of something missing, environmentalism, failure to pay attention, wealth, abundance, healing past lives, psychological healing, and turning lack to abundance. And then we have number 13 with Flaunt It. This is the Sun in Leo, by the way, for those of you that are interested. It is the Sun in Leo. So, very interesting cards coming through Libra. I definitely see that this month is definitely going to be a month where you are really going to dig deep and look at where you're feeling inspired, and you're really going to feel really guided to want to... what's the word I'm looking for? Go towards where you feel inspired. You're really going to feel pushed towards certain paths this month, and you're really just going to go with it. You're really just going to want to work on what you feel as though brings you joy and happiness, and you're really just going to go at your own pace is probably what I say, especially with this Flaunt It card. It really seems as though this month you're just going to go at your own pace. You're not going to rush. You're not going to rush, or you're not going to like be hurried, or you're really just going to take your time with things. You're really just going to look into things. You're really just going to want to make sure that everything that you do, you're doing for a reason, or you're doing because you feel called to do this, or you're doing it because it brings you inspiration, or it brings you passion or joy, or you're just not gonna like do things that you feel lackluster about, right? So your cards going into the month of March, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Wands, and the Hermit in reverse. So yeah, look at you. You're just really going to come out of your shell this month, which is a funny thing to say for a Libra. You're really just going to come out of your shell this month. You're going to be very sociable this month. I don't really see you as really wanting to hide this month. You really want to let yourself be known and voice opinions that perhaps in the past you weren't able or given the opportunity to talk about. The Knight of Cups in reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is you getting the opportunity to finally voice yourself on things that you thought that in the past you didn't get an opportunity to kind of voice yourselves in, or you just weren't given the opportunity to, or it wasn't the right time. That was the other thing. There's quite a lot that you feel as though you want to say or you have to say. And you're just going to want to go out and say it, no matter the cost or the, no matter the cost or the repercussions, there's just a lot that you need to say, and you're just gonna say it this month, right? You're really not gonna give a damn about how people kind of perceive what you need to say, because it's what you need to say. It's you voicing your opinions on things that you have held your tongue on for far too long, and you're not going to do that anymore. The Six of Swords in reverse, the Judgment in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. So for some of you, this is something that you felt as though you were denied, or this is something that you felt as though you were not given a fair opportunity in, or given a fair go at, and you're really just kind of voicing your opinion on this, going, hey, why was I not given my fair? Why was I not given my dues? Right? Why did you give it to someone that you felt as though didn't deserve it, right? It kind of looks to me as though there's a lot going on here, and you're just you're fed up with playing second fiddle, and you're like, no, why am I not getting my dues? Why are you putting this person before me, right? It should be me first. I've done this the longest. I'm the one that has the knowledge. I'm the one that has, and you're just not putting up with it anymore. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. Yeah, the Fool upright. So it's just why are you putting me why am I second fiddle? Why am I not getting my dues? Because I've put the work in. This person hasn't put the work in, so why are they getting all their dues, right? It feels very unjust, I want to say, and it feels as though you're fed up and you've had enough, and you're just going to voice your opinions on this. I'm not. It's like you're not going to be quiet anymore. I'm not going to sit back and watch you do this anymore, because it's not fair on everyone else, right? It's like this person's picking and choosing who they favor, and you're just like, no, it doesn't work like that. No, it doesn't work like that. You can't favor this person and give them everything while the rest of us are slogging it back here, and we're getting what? The World in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it kind of seems to me as though you've just... This kind of looks as though this might prompt some sort of investigation, or this might prompt some sort of... This feels very work, very work involved. This kind of feels as though you voicing your opinion, or you stating this hey, hang on, what's going on here? This is gonna make the higher ups then look at the person who's doing this and going, why did you do that, right? And there's a lot of questioning here. The High Priest is in reverse, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Hangman is upright. This is gonna force some sort of investigation or something that you're gonna... oh dear. That really is gonna expose a lot of things that perhaps people that knew just swept it under the rug, and it's it can't be swept under the rug anymore. It's all gonna come out. Girl, you're exposing stuff. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it looks like there's Ace of Swords in reverse. There's it looks like there's stuff that has been swept under the rug in regards to people being favored or something in regards to the workplace, and people being snobbed in favor of someone else, when that yeah, in favor for someone else who really hasn't done the work, or really isn't suited for the position, or really doesn't have the necessary skills, or doesn't have, like, it feels very like unjust in a way that the higher ups are not impressed with the person who's making these decisions. The Nine of Swords, oh my god, there's a lot coming out. The Strength card and the Two of Cups are reversed. This may cause a bit of friction in the workplace. I don't really see you really giving a damn, because this is you getting your props. This is you, like, standing in your power going, like, this needed to be called out. This can't keep happening in the workplace, because it's not good for anybody. This isn't serving anybody. It's serving the people that it wants to serve. And what about what about everybody else? And so there is definitely, like, two people here in particular. Excuse me. It's the truth. There are two people in particular here who are not exactly looking the best, I want to say. It's also very interesting because you have the Knight of Swords here, and it's like, I want to say this is not, I don't want to say this is throwing someone under the bus you didn't expect, but this is throwing someone under the bus you didn't expect. Like, someone's collateral damage, and you're like, what? Like, there's some sort of unexpectedness, but this is something that needed to happen to make the workplace better here. Yeah, Six of Wands. Yeah. Going forward, it seems as though they're going to implement some new, like, there's going to be a lot of changes for the better that are going to be implemented because of this, because of you speaking out, speaking your truth, going, hey, why is this going on? I'm not taking this anymore. I'm not going to lie, there definitely seems to be some investigations. There definitely seems as though a few people may end up becoming unemployed because of it. But I mean, they were negligible in their job, or they were breaking company policy. So I mean, you may feel a little guilty about this, but you do understand that this is for the best of the company, right? The Knight of Coins, the Four of Swords, and Hierophant. I do see that there is some sort of, like, backlash for the company. The workers, this is them trying to regain trust from their workers, or also from their, like, customers, or their audience or clientele. The Three of Cups in reverse, who are unhappy with what happened, right? Like, how are you letting this happen in your workplace? And the company's going to have to prove themselves and make decisions and prove themselves to get into favor with the people that they lost through this. The Five of Swords in reverse and the Magician in reverse, because something seems a little shady here, and the clientele aren't exactly going to be happy when they hear about this, and they're going to hear about this, like, I see them hearing about this, guys, and they're going to, yeah, I see them hearing about this, and them not being very happy, because it's like, oh, that's shady, like, that's shady as hell, and it's, yeah, the Tower in reverse. It's going to cause them to have to restructure certain things in regards to how they go about their policies, or how they go about their contracts. They're just small changes that they're going to make, but they're going to have big implications. It's going to be a bit rough in the aftermath with the Sun in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. But it's something that needed to happen for the betterment of like the company environment or the work environment, right? Death. Yeah. Cool. It's going to have positive implications for the workplace, right? The Ten of Pentacles is there with the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to have a lot of positive implications for the workplace going forward. So, I mean, you know, it may be a little shaky while this is going down and they're having to do investigations and they're restructuring and doing everything else in between. But this is something that is necessary or positive in the long term for the company's success or for your work experience as well. Okay, let's see what else we got. The She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. Yeah, this is you speaking your mind. The Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. The Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. The High Priest, intend and create. The Guardian, the Direction Guardian, choose your path. And the Oracle, wait for important information. Cool. Yeah. You're definitely going to have to just stand in your power with this decision. I do see you not being able to stand for this anymore. So, I mean, enough is enough as far as you're concerned. And you're really going to stand strong in this, and you're going to have to, and kind of just wait it out and ride the wave, right, with whatever happens and the implications from it. Because I do see it being very positive, like in the end, I do see it bringing in a lot of positive change, for not only for your work, for you and your like colleagues, but for the work environment and for the company itself. Because I see that if they hadn't fixed what they needed to fix when they have this opportunity to do it now, it's gonna come back and bite them otherwise later on down the track, and it's gonna be worse for everybody else involved. So that's what I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram. I post daily, and I also post picker cards on a Wednesday and a Saturday. So if you're into pick cards, they are there. I will leave a link in the description below for that. But that is all I have for you guys for now. I hope you have a very good month ahead, and I hope to see you all in the next video.